What's going on, RV Cinematic Universe? This is Cam Hilliard from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge. I'm standing in front of the 2024 Winnebago Vista 31B. So before we take a look at this new take on a classic floor plan, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you can stay updated with the latest and greatest that the RV industry has to offer. So let's check this thing out. Alright guys, so I'm standing outside of the Vista now underneath this full-length awning out here. So I wanted to point out something that I kind of found by accident. So this isn't a feature that I've seen on awnings before, or I'm sorry, on a Vista before. I've seen on some nicer coaches. But this awning actually has the ability to either pitch the front or you can pitch the rear. So this is helpful if you want to block out the sun as the sun's going down or the sun's rising. You can change the angle of the awning. It's also useful for if there is light rain and you want to help drain some of the water off one angle, which I always advise my customers to pull in the awning if it's raining, then pull it out later to let it dry. But if you want to keep it out, if there's a light rain, not too much wind, you can do that and have it drip off of one side. So that's really cool, the pitch factor. So now going back to the rest of the outside of the coach. So to my left here, we've got an outdoor TV. Everybody loves the outdoor TV, especially in this floor plan. I think this one is perfect for tailgating. So we've got our outside TV here. It is on a mount, so it will come out and you can swing it. Again, really useful for the different angles of the sun so you don't have such a glare on the TV. Now past that, you can probably barely see it. You do have side view cameras on this Vista, which is a fantastic feature, especially for a lot of new RVers who haven't driven something this size before. So I did want to point out, this is the non-full body paint coach. A lot of times we do order our RVs with all the options with the full body paint. On the Vistas, have the deluxe headlights, the deluxe front package as well. But right now, guys, Ford chassis are still really tough to get. So we take what they'll give us. So right now, we do not have the full body paint in this, but still really beautiful decals. I really like the color scheme of this, except the red. Actually, I drive a red vehicle, but football season, don't want to see any red. So yeah, so the outside of this, really cozy tailgate machine. This thing is perfect. To my right, again, I'm talking about tailgating. You've got a little the pet pal where you can hook your pet leashes to. So it's fantastic if you've got, you know, Buster or Buster number 2 running around the RV. You don't want them to run away from the campsite. You can just hook their leash there. Just don't forget to unhook it as you drive by. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn so you can see the rest of this that, again, makes this thing a tailgating machine. Alright guys, so we also have 3 storage compartments on this passenger side. We've got a smaller one here, and then 2 bigger ones on either side of the entry door. But what I'm talking about, tailgate machine, is this outdoor kitchen area here. So check this out. So you've got the arms here to open this thing up. Now the awning does not extend over this. Not totally sure for the reason of that. Somebody with a bigger brain than me in the comments can probably tell you why, or some RV expert can probably tell you why too. But so out here you've got your outdoor fridge. Fantastic for a game day brew. This is 12-volt compressor driven, and this thing, man, we have not even had this running for long, and this thing is absolutely freezing. That's fantastic. So you've also got a lot of storage compartments out here. This is great for grilling accessories, even like, I don't know, maybe a little speaker or something like that. You can put your Blackstone stored in there. So it does not have the grill located here. I'm assuming it does have... No, actually... so it does have the propane quick connect on the back of the coach. Sorry, I didn't look at that beforehand. So no grill here. But what you can do, I always tell people, I really like to, especially when you tailgate and you have a lot of people there, I actually don't love to have a classic outdoor kitchen where you have a mounted grill, because usually they give you a small, at most, like 22-inch Blackstone. I like something bigger than that if I have a lot of people at the tailgate. So I've got an outdoor propane connection here. I can put my table here. I guess I probably won't be underneath this to cook. I'll put it right off the back. So I can bring whatever size cooktop I want. I can cook for all my friends, and it'll be just good. Also, you've got overhead storage here and a sink so you can wash your hand, wash your potatoes, all that good stuff. So I really like this. And like I said, I actually like that there's not a grill on this. I like to be able to bring my own grill. So this is really it from what you can see as far as the tailgating perspective goes, but just a couple cool features that the RV has. It does have the frameless windows. I love the look of that. I think it's such a clean look. It looks modern. It looks new, and quite frankly, it just looks really, really sleek and pretty. So I really, really love that feature. We're gonna go on the inside, and I want to show you why this thing is perfect for tailgating. Alright guys, so we are in the, I guess you call it a living area of the Vista right now. So the reason why I say this is where the great tailgating features happen is because you're going to do a lot of the hangout, watching the game, cooking. A lot of that's going to be done outside, but if you're anywhere in the South, especially Louisiana, it's September right now and it's 93 degrees, so it's ridiculous. So it's still going to be hot, so you're going to want to probably get out of the heat and come in here where you have 2 AC units. They're going to help keep you cool. But what I like about this, fantastic. So the reason I say this tailgate machine is because I've tailgated so many times in this exact floor plan, just an older, less pretty version of this Winnebago Vista. But I love having the couches right here. These can jackknife into a little bed, so you can sleep 1 or 2 there. So that's great for after the game, whenever you want to stay and just sleep overnight. But what I love is this pop-up table that you have on the dinette. So it's great because while you are inside cooling off, a lot of times, and if you don't tailgate, you know, this may not be the floor plan for you, but it still works great even if you're not tailgating. It works great for a family because there are bunk beds. But the reason why I point out tailgating is, again, because I've tailgated in this same floor plan so many times. But I love that this table pops up because it's great for storing things like card game, paper plates, table, forks and all that good stuff under there. But also because a lot of times, whenever you are inside hanging out and you have people over, and especially at a tailgate, you're standing up. So you might have people sitting there, but around here you can be standing up and you still have a spot to put your drink that's really nice and comfortable, almost like what a bar level would be. So you still have this, you have all your food right here, and then you've got the game one right there. So it's absolutely perfect. So behind me, this is a drop-down bed here. So again, you've got more and more sleeping space in this. I mean, you can sleep 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can sleep at least 10 people in here. If you want to push, you can probably get 11 or 12. But the drop-down bunk here, both of these captain chairs will swivel, so it adds even more seating in this area. You've also got tons of storage over here. These are big-time cabinets here. And then above you, you've got the WineGuard 360 Plus, which that would be great for your streaming. This will be an antenna. Also, you can get Wi-Fi with this too. Or this is actually a WineGuard gateway, but you can still provide Wi-Fi with that as well. So that's fantastic for streaming the games. Or again, I know not all of you are going to tailgate, so if you're not tailgating, this would be great for whenever you're at your national parks and you're at your places where they don't have Wi-Fi connections provided. That's where that baby comes in nice. So like I said, you can sleep tons of people in this, but because of that, and since you're going to sleep a ton of people, then you've also got to have a big bathroom, nice sleeping, and a good sized kitchen area too. And we've got that. And also a great style fridge. So also, when this does swivel around, like I said earlier, it opens it up a lot, and tons of natural light in here too. So let's check out the back area, and I want to show you the nice little feature these bunk beds hold. So now we're in the kitchen area, and this is where the money happens. So whenever you're at like Joshua Tree, Yellowstone, and let's say somewhere where maybe it's too hot outside to do the outside cooking, or maybe it's too cold outside to do cooking. Winnebago gives you a really nice kitchen area in here. So you've got the big double sink. Both sides are very deep. To my knowledge, it does not come with sink covers. Not a big deal. I told you in other videos, we can make that relatively easily so you can have extra countertop space. That'd be a feature that I would love to see them add. And if not, again, we can help you out with that pretty easy. So this sink head does pull out, which I love. Makes it easier for washing dishes, also spraying my wife. But I really do like that feature. So you've got a 3-burner gas cooktop here. I like that. Also, I like the tiny little oven to cook my home-style biscuits and my chocolate chip cookies late at night after we watch Tarzan. Above that, you've got your microwave here. So this is a Greystone microwave. We don't have the little disc in there right now, but it's a decent-sized microwave. It's enough to, pop popcorn for Tarzan for the cookies. But then to the right of that, you have storage here, and then this compartment, I really like this, or this cabinet rather, actually has a little pull-out section, which makes it all the more better since you don't have to lean over and reach your arms in there or come from that side. It just pulls in and out really nice and easy. So tons of countertop space. I cannot say that enough. Tons of countertop space. Again, I would love to have this added here, but it is a lot of space for activity. A lot of coffee pots here. Coffee pots could go here. You do have a 110 plug there. You've also got drawers that are in the front of this. So this top one is a little bit more shallow because you have your sink there, but the lower ones are deeper, big style drawers. Also cabinets beneath the sink as well. Good style cabinet. That's probably where I put my trash can. And then you've even got storage for like pots and pans beneath the oven. So to the right side here, we've got probably one of the top features that's on this is a really big 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator. All right, so we flipped the opposite of the kitchen now. So we've got the big compressor-driven refrigerator here. This is what is in the Winnebago. What's in the View. This one, I'm not really sure. It might be a little bit bigger. I actually forgot to turn this on, so it is not cold yet. But with the 12-volt compressor-driven, does not take it long. To the left, you've got your control panel here. So with this panel, what I really like about it is all of your water tanks, your holding tanks, your fuel, both gas and propane, are to the exact percentage increment. So I don't have to say, okay, well, I've got 1/3 of fresh water. How long is that going to last? This tells me I have 65% fresh water. So I know exactly how much fresh water is in my tank. I absolutely love that. There's master light switches on this. There's also one right when you walk in the door. That's a physical switch. You can also control your generator, slides, awnings, light. You can set different timers on here. And pretty cool too, it also gives you the weather. So I really like this control panel. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually link this to an app on your phone as well. I haven't played around enough with it to do that yet. Right when you walk in the entry door, I forgot to mention this earlier, but they've got a nice little closet here, so good for coats or boots or maybe umbrellas or stuff like that. So that's very convenient to have as well. And then actually, there's a little spot to even hang maybe dog leashes or something right above the door. So again, that's a helpful feature whenever you have Jimbo and Jimbo too. I can't remember what the dogs were outside. Whenever you have them and you want to hang their leashes up above the door, that is perfect. So we're going to flip again. I want to show you the bunk beds on this. The double as storage for those of you who may not need all of this sleeping room. The bunks are great storage. All right, so we're in the bunk area now, and man, does this bring back memories. Countless trips spent in one of these bunks. Now, right away, I'll say the one thing I don't like is they don't have, actually, in hindsight, it makes a lot of sense. I was going to say they don't have DVD players in either of these, but then I'm like, kids don't really watch DVDs anymore. They use their tablets. So at first I was going to knock it, but I can't blame them. Yeah, you're not going to use a DVD player anyway. But what is really cool, so if you're not going to use all the sleeping, because like I said, you have tons of sleeping. Like let's say you have like, you know, 2 couples and one couple's back here, and then the other you can put on that big overhead bed. So then this middle space, if you're taking a week-long trip with 2 couples, this middle space is great for an extra storage space. So you can lift up this bottom bunk, or you can leave it down and stack stuff there. But if you lift it up, you can use this little hanging bar here to hang tons of clothes. And then you've got a curtain to go over it, so it's all hidden, out of sight, out of mind. So I absolutely love that feature. Again, I was going to say I didn't like the TV, but with tablets now, this is perfect. Like, so many memories spent on this, and wow. And that is new. Wow, so you actually have storage below this bottom bunk too. That I haven't ever seen before. That's awesome. So yeah, if you don't need all the sleeping that this has, this is fantastic storage. You've got a lot of storage outside, you've got good storage inside. But this bunk area, I mean, this almost doubles what you have on the rest of the interior. I mean, this is unbelievable and fantastic clothing storage. Actually, and this will be good for like dirty shoes or stuff like that. Hidden again, out of sight, out of mind. If they stink, hey, let your kids smell it. So I want to show you the bathroom to the right. This is another feature that I think is really convenient if you have a lot of people staying in this. This is something I think you'll really like. All right, guys, so I'm in the bathroom. So like I said, this is going to be a feature that you'll like to have if you have a bunch of people in here, which if you have this floor plan, most of the time I'm guessing you probably will. But it's the access to the bathroom from both sides. So a lot of times people come looking in whenever they're going to have a number of people camp with them. They don't want the bathroom in the back because they don't want someone to have to walk through their bedroom to get into the bathroom, and they don't want the bathroom basically like a split bath because then it's you gotta get out, you gotta leave the bedroom completely to even get to the bathroom. But with this, you can access the bathroom from the bedroom, or you can access it from the front. So whether you're at the bunks or any of this stuff, and you don't have to disturb the person that's sleeping in the bedroom, and you don't have to disturb the people that are sleeping in the front. So that's a feature that I really like. Also, I love the shower. Not the biggest shower in the world. I know our last few videos I've been shouting out tons of huge showers. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a small shower by any means, but one thing that I do like about it is it actually does have a little seat in it. So it's nice. That kind of will make you feel at home, like if you've got a little ledge in your shower at home. This has a little seat where you can take a seat down too. Skylight here that adds a good bit of height, so if you're a taller person, you're not really going to have a problem with this unless you're like NBA style. Then in that case, we'll figure it out. There's a fan above this, which is great for venting out the shower steam, or also if you've got some fumes coming from this porcelain toilet. So big plus there. But yeah, if you want to vent stuff out, you've got the fan here. There's also storage in this corner, which is great for putting toilet paper or toilet chemicals, just keeping it handy right here. My vanity to my right, it's got a pretty good sized sink here. Pretty deep. You're not going to hit your knuckles when you wash your hands. And the plugs here, for all of you who want to use like a curling iron or anything like that, or electric toothbrush, you've got the plug there. Also, you have your storage below. There's another little compartment here, which, wow, you've even got this compartment. I don't know what you put down there, but a small little drawer down all the way at the bottom of the sink. So that's again, I don't know exactly what you put there, but that's a nice little feature to have. And actually, I should mention too that this toilet, yes, it's porcelain, but also a good thing about it is it's raised. So for taller folks, it's actually going to be really comfortable for you. You're not going to feel like your knees are in your chest. So another plus for this bathroom in this 31B. So I want to show you the bedroom now. It's got really good closet space, and it's got a nice curve appeal to it. So let's check it out. All right, guys. So in the bedroom area now, it is a little bit tight, but it's very, very manageable. Honestly, it's a little tighter than I remember, but still very manageable. So you have a short queen here, so 60 by 74. I like the little accented pillows. I actually like the little headboard area that's here. That looks like it's actually different pattern than what's on the floor, but I like that. You've got the rear window here. Nice little fire escape. I always tell everybody if there's a fire, I'm going out the front. I'm not jumping out a window, but you know, suit yourself. TV here, so it's great so you can watch the game, or you can watch any, TV, watch a movie before bed. You can watch Tarzan before bed and while the cookies are baking in the oven. If you want to watch George of the Jungle, feel free. I'm going to stick with Tarzan on this side. Also, you've got tons of drawers here. So you've got two stacked drawers here that are both pretty big. And then to the right of that, you've got some smaller drawers that are actually pretty deep as well. So really, really nice if you're going to take a long trip, like maybe to Yellowstone, like I said, or some, you want to go out Midwest, you want to go all the way to the West Coast, even up the East Coast. You've got tons of storage in here for clothes, and yeah, there's even hanging space up here as well. And actually, that's pretty cool. So this, you can put it's got your plugs. You've got a 12 volt there. You can put a CPAP here, and then also you can access this from the front too. This you can put like your bedside necessities like Cheez-Its and things like that, right? Okay, so you've also got on that side, you've got the 110 and USB plugs too. Let's see, is there storage under this? Big time storage under here. So yeah, you've got storage under this bed. Also, okay, good question answer here. The ladder to get you up to that front bunk is located right here, out of sight, out of mind, like a lot of this RV. And then you've actually got your second AC back here as well. So both ducted ACs. So we haven't even had this thing running that long, and it's already really cool. So we're going to check out the front one more time, wrap this thing up, guys. But this is, like I said, it's a little tighter than what I remembered. But all in all, the storage that you get is well worth it. Yeah, so we're back in the front of the Vista now. Like I said, this thing would be great for tailgating. Tons of personal experiences. We've taken this to Oklahoma to my grandparents' house. I've taken a lot of trips in this floor plan. This is just a new take on it with a lot of added benefits and added features. So, yeah, all in all, I really like this floor plan. I'm glad that we have one back in stock. If you want more info, give us a shout. If you want pricing, we can give you the best pricing available on our website. Check out the link down below. We've got pictures, we'll have video links, we'll have all the inventory with pricing and specs and all that good stuff on our website. So check that out, guys. We appreciate you stopping by, and as always, enjoy the journey. Hey there, thanks for watching this video. So we want to remind you again to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your post notifications so we can keep you updated with the best that the RV industry has to offer. If you want to stick around and watch some more videos, we've got a link for 2 videos here. So we'd love for you to stay and look at that. And if there's anything else that you want us to do videos on, leave comments. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the journey.